Glum boy.
The first thing I almost always start off with when I'm making any type of beat is chords, and I found the sound preset for my drum kit, and I use this sunny time piano sound. So my thought process when making chords is that I'll almost always start with a minor ninth or a major seventh, and then from there I'll just move around the notes to make it more jazzy. I really don't have that much musical theory knowledge. I really don't know anything. I just mess around till it sounds good to my ear. But yeah, here's how the chords sound. And after laying down chords, I almost always try to add something bouncy to the melody, so I found this muted guitar sound from Pure Synth Platinum 2, and here's how that sounds. And by itself, this plug kind of sounds a little stupid, but when you hear it in the context of the whole beat, it really does add a bunch of bounce to everything. So after laying down some chords and some bounce to the melody, I like adding little ear candy like a sine lead or some grand piano, and I added both those for this one. So first I added this grand piano from XV50, and here's how that sounds. I mess with the velocities a lot because if you don't, it'll sound like this. Still nice, but it doesn't flow as well, you know? So after that, I added this sine lead from Pure Synth Platinum called KG800. And when I'm making my leads, I don't really have like a set idea of what I'm going for. I'll kind of just hum something while I'm playing the melody, or I'll play a few notes on my keyboard and try and get inspired. And after adding that piano in the lead, I went ahead and added this marimba from XV50 just for some extra bounce, and here's how it sounds. So after getting the melody out of the way, I usually like to start with the hi-hat and the clap. And for these drums, I just want it to be bouncy and very, very simple. So here's the hi-hat pattern I came up with. Really don't have to do too much with the drums because the melody is already doing all the heavy lifting. So moving on, I added some percussion. I added a snare and this rim. And lastly, for the percussion, I added this Zay chant, and I just put it every 8 steps, just added more bounce. And after doing all the percussion, I moved on to the 808, and I'm actually using this xangang Zay for my drum kit. And the first thing I do when laying down the 808 pattern is making sure the 808 is in key, and you can actually do this by right-clicking on the sample, go to Edit in Audio Editor, and then Edison will pop up, and then you click this little flag right here, and then go down to Detect Pitch Regions. And this one's in C sharp, so I went ahead and right-clicked on the C sharp note to make sure that it's in C. And then after that, I'll go over to the chords and make sure that the 808s that I'm playing are almost always the root notes of the melody, just to make sure that everything's in key and sounding good. And here's how all the drums sound together. The last thing that I like to do with my 808s is actually drawing in this envelope pattern, so when I press a note and let go, it instantly stops. And then I added some effects like this little throw boy pitch tick and some dro chains for ear candy. And then that's the full beat. If you want to get any of the drums that I used in this tutorial, they're all in the link in the description. My newest drum kit has sound presets, mixer presets, and a whole bunch of 808s. That's it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what I should do in the next one. Peace.
Hey, Glum boy.